Hi, Ryan Foss. Um, as I do this reflection for my presentation, I'm going to take a look at something that went well in my lesson I'll continue to do in the future. I feel that my pacing was solid. I was never too fast or too slow at any one point. The concern I had prior to the lesson was that without students' body language, their questions, them being present, I would not know what to, how the pace to speak at and how to present myself in essence. Something that I definitely need to work on, and I just caught myself doing it there. I need to improve my presentation skills. I have a tendency to fill gaps in my thoughts with filler words um, like, or essentially. And some of those I don't feel are as egregious as others. For example, I feel like it's a good transition word, a good balance between transition and summary, as well as kind of that filler aspect to it. Definitely something I could improve upon. Likewise, something that my peers did exceptionally well, especially Abby. There we go, I said it again. Something that Abby did a fantastic job was speaking with her full body. While this played into her presentation of the skeletal system very well, I feel like I was too stiff in my own presentation. I wasn't like being myself, and it made it feel really inorganic for how I like to do presentations or how I've normally constructed presentations. Now, what did I learn about virtual learning that it'll help me in the future? Honestly, I learned that I don't particularly like doing these like pre-recorded virtual lessons. Now, part of that is kind of like it feels really stiff and inorganic. It's not like how I like to do it. It's not how I like to regulate myself. It feels really difficult to do without other people present. Likewise, my learning philosophy leans into constructivism, and I currently feel it's difficult to integrate that properly into a virtual lesson. That being said, I have to be realistic with myself. At some point in the future, I'm going to have to do virtual lessons. I don't think as we move towards the future, it's realistic to ever think or expect that we're not going to run into a situation in which it's going to be necessary for the success of our students. And as teachers, that's the most pivotal thing we can do is keep our students in mind and prioritize their education. And that's what these virtual tools allows us to do. So I need to find a way to get some really effective synergy between myself and the virtual tools to ensure my students have an effective learning experience. Thank you.